Alright, so I just finally had a chance to beat the Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half campaign, and I gotta say real quick, I might be just a little bit pissed off. We're gonna be talking some spoilers in this video, so that is your cue. If you're not looking for this campaign to be spoiled on you, this is the time to click off the video now. Normally, I don't make commentaries about campaigns, man. They're Call of Duty campaigns, right? You look for them to be solid. You look for them to carry a narrative. You look for them to be at least decent because it makes the game feel complete. But at the end of the day, most of us play Call of Duty for multiplayer. So normally I don't make these types of videos, especially when everybody and their mama is out here dogging on this campaign. But having now gone through the journey of playing and completing this very lackluster, very short campaign, you see it for what it is, man. You almost feel offended when you're done with this campaign. It feels like a straight scam, a joke. And even though everybody out here is making all these videos about Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half and how bad the campaign is, I still feel like I need to say something. I need to get something out because now we're talking about the package. We already know what we're getting with multiplayer, right? Recycled Warfare 3. Not a single original map with that game. All OG Modern Warfare 2 maps. The same UI as Modern Warfare Deuce. It's not even its own fucking game, man. They turned the game, Modern Warfare Deuce and Warzone 2 into an HQ. And you just download packs for Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half to that now. It's not even its own game, man. With Cold War, you still had its own game. With Vanguard, you still had its own game. This game, you just download packs, man. Like a fucking DLC, a full-priced DLC. We've seen lackluster campaigns in the past where I would have never made this type of video. We've seen it with Black Ops 3, terrible campaign, but there was value there. The multiplayer was still hitting. The zombies was definitely still hitting. You got bang for your buck still with that game, even with that trash ass campaign. You guys already know how I feel about the Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half zombies. I've mentioned this in a couple of commentaries now. I don't know. Obviously, we're gonna have to wait until we play it, but I'm leaning more towards I don't feel like I'm gonna like it all that much because it's not a traditional zombies. It's Outbreak, it's DMZ, open world. There's your zombies. I'm leaning more towards I feel like I'm not gonna like it. So we got the zombies mode that I'm not sure about. We got this half-assed, lazy as hell lackluster campaign and no originality at all on launch for multiplayer. Somebody just leaked all the streaks just the other day. I think it was Charlie Intel, but I'm not 100%. They just leaked all the streaks for Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half multiplayer, and I'm not looking at it right now, but I don't remember seeing one single original streak in that list. Not one. No original maps on launch. Looks like there's no original streaks. There's a good number of streaks there, but no original streaks either. How many videos have I made at this point? Honestly, I've lost count. Where I've talked about the things that I'm concerned about with Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half. I talked about the lack of original content. I broke it down to Sledgehammer like, we really need some new, fresh, original streaks, at least in this multiplayer, man, because we're not getting any original maps on launch. You gotta give us something here, man. This was before I played this lackluster campaign. I've made so many videos talking about that shit. Broke down how it's a Sledgehammer Games game, and I'm worried about how broken this game is going to be at launch and how long it's going to take them to fix it. The amount of times I had to go back and re-record something for just one episode, man, for one mission, I would have to go back again and again and again because the fucking audio would keep glitching out. It sounded like you were in space, like you were in a fucking vacuum or something. Everything was muffled as shit, or the audio would keep skipping and spitting and stuttering. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? We're on new gen consoles here. What the fuck is that? Or I'd have to go back and re-record some cutscenes because it's just lagging and skipping all over the place. Dude, it was awful. The campaign ran like complete shit. Ran like ass. Most definitely. Some of the blame here falls on Sledgehammer, but not all the blame. We could thank Activision for this game existing. This game should not exist. It exists because of Activision. Let me tell you what I think went down. I think Activision had a plan, a year 2 plan for Modern Warfare Deuce. The reason why that changed is because all the quote-unquote movement gods were crying about the movement, Modern Warfare Deuce. Infinity Ward is stubborn as shit. Infinity Ward doesn't listen to the community. Infinity Ward wasn't going to change their game. There's no way. Infinity Ward likes slow, campy, boring, time limit tactical games. They weren't going to do shit. So even though Sledgehammer Games just dropped Vanguard, Activision goes, pulls them off whatever project they were working on and said, look, we have this year 2 plan for Modern Warfare Deuce with all original Modern Warfare 2 maps and a few linear campaign missions, but we're going to need that premium title. We got to get you in there and stretch that out. We need you to pad that out. And that's why we have these open combat missions straight ripped out of Warzone. Listen, man, I don't play Warzone on my own. I choose not to play Warzone, and the game mode is free. I'm not trying to have Warzone with a side of DMZ shoved down my throat for the fucking campaign. Those open combat missions would have worked if they were optional and not forced. Something extra for the players to do after they beat a normal, regular Call of Duty campaign. Linear missions say around 6 to 8 hours. A normal COD campaign, but then you have these optional missions extra that you can do if you want to keep playing it and trying out the guns or whatever the fuck. And after you scratch and claw your way through this mediocre campaign with barely any achievements, by the way, which only proves further that this was meant to be a DLC all along. But after you scratch and claw your way through this shit, you got possibly the worst ending we've seen to a Call of Duty campaign. I mean, it's gotta be up there, man. I'm trying to think, like Ghost was very predictable, but still I would say that the ending was better than this. The ending in this fucking campaign sucks. They go and they kill Soap again. And actually, I think they handled it way better in the original Modern Warfare 3. But they don't kill anybody new. Actually, they take away a death. So they kill the same person in this Modern Warfare 3 that they did in the original Modern Warfare 3. But the only difference is now you don't get any resolution with Makarov. Makarov lives. At least in the original Modern Warfare 3, we got to kill Makarov. We don't even get to kill him this time, man. The motherfucker lives, and they killed the same character that they killed in the original Modern Warfare 3. You can't make this shit up. Now that we've seen most of the product, how do you justify charging full price for this, Activision? It's funny, on my last commentary, like a week or so ago, I got hated on. There was people legitimately mad at me because I made a commentary saying, you already pre-ordered Recycled Warfare 3. You knew what you were getting involved with here, and you just found out that you're getting extra additional content on top of the content that you were already supposed to get. All I said in that video was that was a good thing. People were complaining about it. I said, listen, this is not bad news, especially when we've gone through a whole year of the quote-unquote most advanced COD ever, where we were starving for content almost the entire year. Finding out that we're getting additional content, even if that content is trash, that is a good thing. But some people ran with that video and took that commentary like I was saying that news just saved the game. It was the end-all be-all. This is why I repeat myself in a lot of my commentaries, man. I've seen it. I've seen it a lot with this community, the Call of Duty community, very dense community. You have to repeat yourself. I've made videos where I've ranted almost the entire video about a game, a Call of Duty game, okay? But in that video, I'll take a couple of seconds out and compliment one thing that Infinity Ward did or Sledgehammer did or whatever with that game. I'll be like, look, I really like this feature. I really like what they did here. Motherfuckers will drop a comment saying, I can't believe you said the game is good. It's an entire video me ranting about the game, right? But because I said that one, I complimented one feature. All they heard was, I said the game was great. Yo, it's wild out here, man. Everything I've already said about Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half leading up to this point, including my videos on the beta, it all still applies. People are going to get bored of this game very quickly. There's not enough original content. There's no original content there. Really, look at this lackluster as hell campaign now. This campaign fucking sucks. We don't know what we have for zombies yet, but we might have that playable multiplayer. We might have the most playable COD multiplayer we've had in years that nobody fucking cares about, man. That nobody cares about because of Activision and their bullshit. Activision knows that they could just sweep this under the rug. They're just pushing over. It's Microsoft's problem now. They don't care, right? They don't have to deal with the backlash from this. It's Microsoft's deal now. The multiplayer can be fun if they clean up some problems I've already talked about in videos and dial back that skill-based matchmaking. That matchmaking was just way too much in the beta. They gotta dial that shit back. But we could have a fun multiplayer here. A very generic, unoriginal multiplayer, but a fun multiplayer nonetheless. Having now seen the campaign, not knowing what we have for zombies just yet, but still it's an open world DMZ type outbreak zombies mode. I'm leaning more towards that's not going to be good enough. Having seen the product now, we know the maps that we're getting. We know a lot of the guns that we're getting. We've seen this shit ass campaign. There's not enough here, man. You want to give us these Modern Warfare Deuce maps in their own dedicated playlist, Modern Warfare Deuce and half, that's cool. It's a good thing, like I've already made a commentary talking about, but it is not enough. This campaign fucking sucked. It's not good enough. We need more. We need some remastered OG Modern Warfare 3 maps. We need some of the MW2 DLC maps. You need to bring them all into this game, man. You want to have this Frankenstein fucking game of unoriginality? We need a whole gang of content to justify your price tag, Activision. We need more. What we've seen here, this is not enough. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I probably will drop the ending so you can hear my live reaction to the ending of the campaign. I'll probably drop that tonight, or I'll drop it tomorrow. As soon as I record it, I didn't even feel like editing it, man. I was like, you know what? We need to go make a commentary on this shit. But let me know what you think in the comment section. I will see you on that next one.